introductions. I've been asked to do the introductions, and it's quite a pleasure. I'm glad to be here tonight with you, if you're even here, but I'm not sure that I am. And here we are, where? In Alameda. Why? Because it's somebody's birthday, and we're not sure if it's Mimi's birthday, who's having the party and bought most of the beer and food, and her husband Chuck chefed up that food in quite a delectable manner. But Johnny A actually is having his birthday today, and he showed up. We don't know if he was invited or if he just showed up because he didn't have a party to go to, but he's here in Alameda, and we're here with some other people like Alan behind the camera, and he's like making me go in and out of focus right now, which I appreciate because I'm feeling a little bit in and out of focus. But there's other people like Lisa over there squatting over a cooler, which I think is visually interesting, but we're not seeing that's quite two very, very intense camera person who thinks that everything must be captured. But so what's happening here, Mr. Camera Guy? You're missing all the action. What's going on over there?
I don't know. I might have to take a walk over there and find out.
Al, if you don't mind, I'd like
some great ribs in here.
like what? You go like this. Just lift your back body. Okay, here we go. I have something to say. My name is Dita. My name is Dita, and I have
My disciples.
These are my sex slaves. They've given up on their men. Their men are over the hill.
You might be getting my backward.
No good.
Yeah, but this is on my car. No, I don't think it's early enough to go to the airport.
I know.
Read my watch again. So you know you're proud.
What do you think of the ribs, Bob?
These ribs are so delicious. Incredible, tender, yep, slightly chewy enough to give you the full texture of the rib that you should have with rib. But it feels off the bone so nicely that
Did you
get some of the extra barbecue sauce on it?
the extra barbecue sauce is absolutely delicious. But
Well, you should be having it because it really makes your tongue swell inside your head.
there is a good heat factor going on there with the stuff. But I went for a virgin rib this time because I just got rid of that taste.
Now I do.
But these, Chucky A needs to be congratulated.
Are you getting cold, Thoms?
I was getting chilly.
Why?
Well, because it was kind of cold out here and I didn't have my jacket. So we went to the car to get my jacket.
Oh, good.
Not so cold anymore.
Or whenever somehow that how I get in touch with you because they want to get into that.
That's the thing is there's a lot of businesses.
They're farm raised and they feed them on shrimp tails, shrimp shells. Had 5 pounds of leftovers, so we have an Asian roaster in the kitchen for smoking.
No, and we definitely want to do that.
And then I smoked them.
You know, food.
Check out this new belt.
Every Sunday I come up.
Look at that belt. Woo! It's not a Normani, but hey, it still looks great.
Maybe it's like crap like that. But I was thinking about doing smoked trout scrambled with herb.
Well, they say it's your birthday.
Yeah, what's reality?
844, 867, and there's no problems landing or anything like that. And if I want to get a message to somebody on that plane, is that possible? Tell me the gate again. It's 844, gate 67.
12 to 1, man. 15 to 1. That's the most I've ever seen on a video camera, man. That's great.
It can really zoom in there. You know, I could really do some damage with this thing.
Oh, 15 to 1, man. You could be halfway across the soccer field and catch the good shot, man. That's neat.
So tell me now, you're making a transaction here.
He wants to buy dead tickets because they're playing Tempe, and I guess that's closer to where he lives.
Yeah, and remember, it's going to be left blank, so he is responsible.
Okay, it's blank. That is hot.
More than like $150.
Look, wait a minute. Sure, you might not.
See this up here?
Yes.
2 months ago, my good friend Andy McCarter calls me up on the phone and says, Chucky A, you got to get November 14th, 15th, 16th, and 17th off because I'm flying in from Hawaii. I haven't seen you in a couple of years. I'm flying in on American Airlines at 9 a.m. Saturday morning. We'll be able to spend the whole day with you. So I go, Andy, great. I'll work 3 6-day weeks in a row in order to get the extra time off so that we can have a good time. Do a little bonding, okay? Yeah, 2 months ago, okay?
2 months ago.
Anyway, what does he do? He calls me up the other day from Maui. Hey, Chucky A. I just had my ticket. I might have made a little mistake. I'm in Maui. Looks like I'm coming in at 9 o'clock at night on Saturday instead of 9 in the morning. When I get back to Hilo, I'll check the ticket. So anyway, I figure I'm planning this whole party. It's my wife's birthday, Johnny A's birthday, Al Baby's coming up, Bob Dow's driving in from Utah, we're having a good time, everything good thing. What do I got to do now? I had to stop drinking 3 hours ago, so I'm actually sober enough to drive to San Francisco Airport.
San Francisco Airport?
San Francisco Airport! Not even Oakland, which I could drive on the back roads from Alameda to.
Unfucking believable.
Anyway, I'm gonna pop some Visine on my way.
It's a nice airport. Cracker! He keeps selling that. Great.
You gotta go too.
No, but I'm very interested in the pipe. Look at that.
Sparky, did you call American Airlines?
Oh yeah, we're set, Chuck. 8:44. Come in early.
You're ejected!
Oh, this is purely for the camera, I expect. No, what would happen was, well, he would come onto the stage, various parts of his body would be pierced, and he would basically, his name was Lifto, his whole trick was lifting things with various parts of his body. He had his penis pierced, it would have a butcher hook, an S-shaped, 2 sharp ends. You couldn't really see. I've seen people without who have been circumcised with their bell end pierced wholly through. So, as he had shaving foam on his penis, I couldn't tell which part it was. But he would straddle this cinder block, a 20-pound, at least 20-pound cinder block, lift it up.
Yeah, the S ring.
And he would pick it up. There was a chain on the cinder block.
Oh, man.
And his penis, which was hanging down to here, once he lifted this thing, it was hanging almost to his knees. No way. It was a very sick thing.
That must have been painful to watch.
No, not at all. He had a very straight expression, and if you're a fan of the Geraldo show, he has appeared on Geraldo. And on the Dr. Dean show. He was actually on the Dr. Dean Adele show. I don't know if you know Dr. Dean.
I don't know Dr. Dean.
Do you know Dr. Dean?
No, but let me give you my little input here. One possibility is that he could shoot his penis up with lidocaine, numbs it out for 15 minutes, he lifts up the cinder box, doesn't feel a thing.
Well,
and then
his whole act lasts less than 15 minutes. And he has so many parts of his body that he uses during this whole thing. He would have to shoot his whole body with lidocaine. He uses his nipples. He has things through his ears. He has things through his mouth.
And he lifts things
through his penis. Through his. I've seen through pretty much every part of his body. And I can't imagine the whole of him being numbed with lidocaine. Otherwise, he'd barely be able to move.
Right.
Because it's within a very short space of time. And his nipples are also.
I'm serious. This is it. We're taking it away. We're taking it away. See. You know what?
Do you guys want more food? I'm taking a
corn. Cameraman, the corns. You're missing out on an amazing grilled corn. Incredible.
No.
Mark, you want to try one?
For a little birthday.
Wolfgang Puck. We have chicken saute.
Chicken saute.
Wolfgang Puck. How did he get into that?
Because they went to Post too. That's the Post restaurant.
Go on, Brother Allan.
Hey, it's going great, you know, just documenting. Every time I turn around and I take this camera off, everyone's just, oh, yeah, that's wild. All that whole time you were thinking. So it's like, people...
And then send me a copy, okay, please?
So you already had it.
Looking good.
Well,
I don't know, does he? I feel good about it.
I don't think he
Well, I
does.
say it would be like
People
for
say
us
that
to go to like Stars or something. It's like
sometimes people say, yeah, they look.
I gotta tell you, brother, loosen that top button though. I don't know. Alan, can we get you to loosen that top button? It looks a little constricting. Okay, I mean, like,
well, the problem with this particular thing here, in fact, here you can switch it around and I'll you gotta show me how to work right here. That actually turns it on. Now turn it off. Push it one more time. Hold on, you turned it on.
Is that shirt from Java?
This shirt actually, no, it's from, you know, South Coast Plaza probably. The problem is then the thing ends up ending up like this and it kind of hangs.
you get some slack shoulders. I don't like the slack shoulders. Yeah, where's your pads?
See, this thing without pads, so I prefer to have it here, and it does not really constrict me, and then it sits nicer. You know, otherwise you really gotta go, you know, you gotta just like let it all out.
So there's let it out. I'm sorry.
So basically it's a comfort level, Bob. And
well, you've heard it here first. This is KNTW News with Allan Karl. Yeah, he has said it first. He likes to prefer. He prefers it buttoned up. Yes, he does.
That's Bob fashion. Bob like wears T-shirts under all of his shirts.
It is a fashion statement.
And then he rolls his outer shirt up like to his elbow, and he wears his long T-shirts all the way down to his wrist.
It's like
Kind of
this.
looks like he's 16 years old.
Excuse me, darling.
It's Johnny Ankerstein
Johnny Ankerstein
live with the camera.
Johnny Kevin live.
And that's 3.
What's in the news today, Rose?
2.
Well, I could tell you all about the election night, which was hell. Everything like broke apart and broke down.
Clinton got in and all the Haitians are
That
coming.
was like live TV at
Hey, where'd he go?
Inside.
Oh,
and,
at work, right.
And you can really see it's
You know
funny
what Rose
'cause,
does?
Okay, in 3, 2, 1. Okay, it's November 15th, 1992. We're at Moira Jean's and Chuck's party. And it's kind of a reunion for all of us because we haven't seen each other in a real long time. And joining me now is Bob Merril from Park City, Utah.
It's unbelievable.
And we'd like to say, you know, so Bob, what's going on?
What's going on?
Who is this person? 2, 1.
Go ahead.
Okay, it's November 14th, 1992, and it's Johnny A's birthday here at Chucky A's house here in Alameda, California.
With us live is reporter Rose Dean.
Right, and
She's
commentator
interviewing
Bob Merril.
That's
Bob
it,
Dobbs,
yep,
have you heard of him?
And it's a nice day, isn't it? We're just
Isn't
funny
it great here?
reporters.
Okay. Okay, so anyway, so it's your birthday. He seems to be kind of a, you know, into this birthday thing.
Can we get
Angus
John Angus out
from
here,
New Jersey originally,
Hey,
knew the
hey,
boss.
Can we
knew
check
the
out
boss.
this? Turn your head. Can we check it?
Can you-
Red, blue,
Manasquan.
Yeah, Manasquan.
Nicholson.
Okay, so tell us, you guys, how do you know Chucky A and Mimi?
What you doing?
Who's Chucky A and Mimi?
I don't know.
We got a couple beers though. I don't.
What are you doing here? Okay. Other question. Who, what, where, why, when? What are you doing here?
I came here because I heard that the ever-famous Andy McCardle was going to be here.
That's true.
I
heard
came
that
here
too.
because I've heard it was this guy Johnny A's birthday.
So, okay,
I know
anyway.
Johnny B.
Birthday. I didn't know it was you.
Okay,
Oh,
so
you
how
know,
old
B.
are we now? 33, 34?
24.
Yeah.
24. 34 minus 10.
Yeah.
Is that what it is? 34 minus 10?
Yes.
Alright.
I've got a bit of a furrowed brow from it all.
I've
but
noticed, you know, I mean, we all have gotten a
happens.
bit of a
You
furrow.
know, like, you know, when you get these little things here, that's just you smiling all your life. It's funny. It's like, watch, a little smile. 1, 2, 3.
That's right. I mean, if you
Can we smile for the
you wouldn't
camera?
have these little-
There you go. See, that's all it takes. It's not age.
Okay, and so you are documenting your vacation or your trip, or what are you doing?
Just looking for stock footage, good stock footage.
Stock footage.
Yeah, you know.
People in the 90s,
he doesn't
okay,
have a good
let's
memory.
check it out, man.
He doesn't
a
have
new
a good
White House
memory.
is in, a
So
new
he does this.
administration.
Everybody
It's
has
a
to
new
memory.
era.
He's got to remember because he has his tape.
I know.
You guys got to pick this up, man. You know, you got to pick this up. Or you said minus 10, right? We agreed on.
I can tell you things. He's lying. He's lying. Really 36. What do you have to say to this?
Arrest me.
We would like to know the real
I need 6 seconds sound, okay? So say something. Hey, wrong, you know?
Wow.
Totally, you know.
Hey,
Rose, well,
they made that
this is
rule.
what happened, bye, you know, I mean.
Exclusive story. We have a quick game Monopoly. That's it. They showed the whole thing. Remember that one? Where the guy went over the deer and they cut open the stomach and the thing was pregnant?
Oh, so terrible.
Oh, of course.
Why did you tell gory stories? I'm surprised everyone's like not left.
Everybody's talking about eyewitness video stories here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So I had
baby that wasn't born yet, and then
took a
breastfeed it with her.
Well, nothing beats face.
I cop it every year.
There were 3 faces.
Never fuck with you.
The first one really is the only.
Good for me. You know, on
That was like Faces of Death 3. Hey, who knows?
Do you think that was real or was it
I'm not
staged
saying that.
somehow?
I don't know because that was Faces of Death 3, and that was beyond where they were looking for stuff then.
Wow.
And who knows? Maybe that shit goes on. I'm not saying that shit doesn't go on. I'm not saying that was real or not.
Hey, here we are,
From the
joining
job.
us live.
Yes, I work for Bugs Bunny. That's what we were just talking about. Bugs.
Andy McCardle is a good friend of mine, yes. Very nice fella. He and Miss Kimberly should be here shortly.
No idea.
He'll come to the preacher.
You don't even
This
know?
is okay in
He burned all our bridges. He
I
burned.
version of it, and the guy goes, I said, Steve Fishbone. Steve Fishbone. Nobody. Come on. Steve Fishbone. Is that guy from Northern California? And he's like,
My understanding was going to be 9 a.m.
That's him. He's like, that motherfucker ripped me off.
That's too much advanced time.
Hey man, how you doing? What's going on?
You're getting to be a hippie, huh?
Getting? Look at you.
He's already been there.
Where's your leg? How you doing, man?
At that time.
Couldn't pull yourself away.
Up the front of the stage. It was wonderful. It was really fun. And it was a lot of fun. Graham Nash and David Crosby.
There was. Oh, you want
Where do you,
to
where,
wait for me, Andy?
Sure. Here, take that one.
What islands did you go to?
We went to, first we flew into Hilo, which is on Hawaii. That's where Kim's grandma lives. And then we drove over to Kona, hung out there for a little while. And then we flew to Maui. Actually flew to Honolulu and saw that concert. And then we flew over to Maui and hung out for took underwater pictures, bought turtle. That was a lot of fun.
Lisa, what was wrong with Guns N' Roses?
Well, obviously nobody likes them except for me.
Yeah,
Really? You're a Slash fan?
Well, you know what? Actually, Slash is totally cute
and
and
call and ask to order
really,
on Spring. And come in on
I think they're actually pretty good. Their music is actually it's borderline, but I've gone to their concerts and I don't know, they're pretty good. You know, Axl Rose is pretty good. Some of the songs, I mean, you have never rocked out to any of their songs.
Oh, I have. I've got their first album.
Do you have any samples?
But no. See, their records actually, I think, is kind of mean. Like, have you ever seen like I actually bought one of their records. Their record actually had like pictures on it, like I don't know, like women, like being like raped and like beaten, which I kind of thought was fucked up because some of their songs are actually okay, but like I don't really believe in like whatever they believe in. I don't know. But I went to a Guns N' Roses. It was like my first heavy metal concert ever.
You bang your head?
And it was right down the street from my house. I had those guys. I had all my friends drop me off. Beers, actually margaritas, and no one would go. And I was like, fine. I was like,
You went by yourself.
I don't know, Lisa Zazzarino, because the last time you saw me, I was actually like, yeah, I go everywhere. Then I met this man, I actually kind of was like, well, I go everywhere, but I'm more subdued. So actually going to Guns N' Roses was actually pretty intense.
Liberating.
It was a liberating experience for me, even though it was right down the street.
Do you like the music?
It was live in Coliseum. I mean, it was actually total destruction. I talked to actually a lot of kind of nice people.
Shit, the dirt Jose can see.
Chucky A, Al, you came back.
I came back. I made it alive. I stopped drinking, right? And I was
Imported
behind the drink. No DUI business involved. Picked up Andrew McCartney here.
See, he's here.
We got a phone message
message from him though. He was wondering where the heck in hell anybody was.
Oh, really?
But they were on their way.
My friend Andy called me about 2 months ago and told me to get off work.
Parental assistance.
Public address.
It's like a AP release.
Positive
Associated Press.
Yeah, I know what we're at.
Excuse me, I'll get something. Excuse me, I'll get
John.
Right?
What the hell happened?
Everybody throw their beer on the floor.
Somebody left a beer right next to my elbow. Wasn't mine, because mine's in there. I'll show it to you. Come on.
Excuse me.
With Steve
Right here. See, I knew right where it was. So it couldn't have been mine. Someone left a beer behind. And my mission tonight is to find out who that someone is.
You don't have any clue on who.
Kingston, right?
I want to show you something, Alan.
2 summers ago.
I'll send you some magnets. We got good ones.
We went up to like northeastern California, up past Chico. We went up to this PG&E reservoir stuff, almost 10,000 feet up. Like 5 of them had people in them. We hung out there for 5 days. Hung out, caught trout, went mountain biking up to the Storm Festival. It was cool. Aviation.
Like you can see all the bud growing up here. It like shows up as high red.
Oh, is that all bud?
Well, all the red stuff is where there's vegetation.
That be bud.
And this right here, that's the swinging A's.
Oh, yeah.
No, we do.
Because the E is kind of hidden in the hair.
Oh, you surf.
You
surf? Betcha.
Yeah.
And then this one was where we...
I didn't do it for one reason, because but something like you do is labor intensive as it is. That.
Do they speak that? Do they speak that?
Out of batteries enough, but I was like, whatever. I'm like,
He said you could go to a dermatologist to get some fancy thing.
They were saying you're right.
You know, some fancy prescription drug, fancy price. Or you can try sell some glue.
Alan's documenting everything everyone does.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, stock footage. So, you know...
Get up and dance, kid. Come on, I haven't seen you dance in a long time.
Is there any food left, you guys?
There's a lot of...
You're gonna have some...
Tell us about Eddie Birkin.
Good stuff.
That this whole thing with my incredible dresses.
I didn't do it. It's like, Mark, come on, I don't want to go to work. Come on, Mark, get off my back, man.
We have bills to pay, honey. He's gonna blame me. That's for Walter.
Because we want to go on the Concord rental. Get her. We have blackmail material here. And then blackmail. Blackmail.
This is it. My sister is the blackmail.
This is my sister. She's trouble. Chewy says I'm the troublemaker. I'm the good one. Okay. Rosie, show your face.
99%.
99% since the 1% drop.
99%.
The evidence.
I want to show my evil eye.
Come on, no spotting the knives.
That's because I told my kids.
Like cooking tea.
Lovely friend. Let's miss some
Ear taste.
What are you doing, chewing on my ear?
She's the ham.
I'm not there. Look at him.
Actually, evil eyes.
No, I'm
He says he's camera shy, but really. Oh my God, he's more of a ham than you. You're gonna edit all this out, I know.
Oh, yeah.
Not as bad as my younger brother, but torture me.
Try and tell you, but
I can
guilt
only tell
is
myself.
talking. The red light's not on.
I have this every day. The inner guilt that you have.
People's guilt. Don't you think?
I agree.
Would you agree?
The guilt that I have when I'm driving down the freeway and I cut someone off and I say,